Okay, so just kind of going over quick a little bit about the workflow. Do you remember in this last video, I just want to show you a couple of things. But remember back here, there is a video explaining how to set up. Okay, there's also a PowerPoint about what to do. Okay, so please look at that. And then this last little section, well, we did go over what the project is. But this last little section is just a reminder about, okay, so for this project, it's really important to focus on shooting with the camera and limiting the amount of technical camera and computer time. I really want you just out there making photographs. And again, reminder, there are two main settings you need to adjust for your camera. First, set your camera to auto mode. This is the only week we're going to do that. Second, you need to set your file type to JPEG. Even better would be making it a small JPEG. You do not want to shoot in RAW for this project. Okay, you're going to have a harder time if you do. If you don't have the DSLR yet, you can use your phone, but please have it ready for next week. You can't use your phone next week. The second major step to this project will be moving your files to a computer and compiling them into two PowerPoints. Again, that would take longer if you're going to use your phone. The first PowerPoint is going to be a slideshow with all your 72 photographs labeled. The second PowerPoint is going to be the slimmed down version of your first, and you're only going to show the two best from each category. All right. So again, setting up your camera, that's in here, okay, for project one. This, I'm just going to talk a little bit about, like, you know, hey, maybe you never put a memory card into a computer, okay? So you stick in your little SD card from your camera into the computer, and it's going to show up down here, okay? And let me just do that from, so, you know, computer's going to like, ding, ding, and it's going to ask you what to do. And I have a little folder here that just lets me access all of my drives and my documents and all that stuff. So it shows up here on the left-hand side. It's probably going to be like named Canon or Nikon or whatever. Okay, it makes this little DCIM folder. And then you just click in and then they're all here. Okay, so I see them viewed like this, and these pictures like this weird, not a weird, but it's a little project I did with my daughter for her school. Okay, mine show up big. If yours might show up as a list, and actually these are camera raw files, so I'm not going to demo anything else with this, but I just want to show you where they are. But also in this view panel, you know, you can view them as large, okay, so you kind of see them, but again, it's still not like really great enough. So I actually have a folder of photographs. Okay, 35 millimeter. Okay. This is July. So pretend this was in my DCIM. And these are like some old photos 7 years ago of a little trip we took. And they look weird because I was shooting with a very old camera. And that's not the problem, but the film was like wickedly expired as well. Okay? But these are JPEGs. Okay? So, again, under view, okay, we can see them here. All right, but that's not good. Switch it to extra large. All right? And again, if I want to look at these even better, I'm going to click on the first one. Click on the last one. All right, and then I can right click and I can just use preview. Okay, so this is for, again, for project one. We're not getting into Lightroom or anything. Oh, that's my baby. She's not that small anymore. But again, this is, and that's my little buddy. He's a lot bigger now. But this is a nice way you can see what you've taken. All right. The other would be just to start moving them into PowerPoint. Okay. So I'm going to open up PowerPoint. So I want you guys to just make a plain old, God, why did it do that? A plain old PowerPoint. And it opened up this kind of dumb. Okay, there we go. All right. You can put your name on it. Justin Baker Project 1. And you're going to need 72, you know? So I'm just going to put a bunch. There's probably an easier way to do this. All right. And then I say you can have the black, you can have a white background, but I think they would look better with a black. So design, format background, and just fill color black. Although that's going to make my name hard to see, right? Okay, and then I'm just going to start putting in pictures. All right, and I'm going to go to that folder. And once you get going, it'll go quicker. Okay, and just keep going. It'll take some time. I'm only going to do a couple. Do one more. Okay, so as you go, you know, again, like, yeah, feel free to make them like a little bit bigger. So I want you to like have them centered. Okay. And then just add a little bit of text, like what category they fall in. Okay, so you're gonna have to like kind of organize them a little bit. All right, and don't crop them. Okay, show a little bit of the frame. No crop, so don't do like this kind of thing. I don't want to see that. All right, I'm just gonna make this smaller. My mouse is being stupid. Okay, and then, you know, again, I'll make this a little bit bigger. Centered. And then I'm going to add just a tiny bit of text. Where's my text thing to add? Insert text box. I'll call this, I don't know what this is. I'll make up something. I don't think I did the assignment right, but it was 7 years ago. Change it. I don't think it's actually rule of thirds, but that's it. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so get out there shooting, and then you're going to spend some time arranging. All right. I don't know what would be easier, but put all the 72 in first, I would think. Just kind of dump them in. Just go right along. I would break them into groups. So like my top 10 would be rule of thirds, and then yada yada. And then from there you can just delete and pick your 2 best. All right, so just a little bit of back and forth. But again, we're not doing any editing. We're not like brightening them or doing anything. All right. So again, if you want to look at them bigger, you can go to View, make them extra large icons. Again, from here, you want to hit, again, let's see, I'll select a handful. You can look at them in preview. All right. Okay. That's it. All right. And, oh yeah, if you don't have PowerPoint at home, you can get it from the school. So let me just go here. Let's see. You can get it through Office 365. Okay, that'll have all the Word programs there. Okay? All right. Have fun.